Hey, good people. It's your girl Bunny with the little pipe. Let me hit you on the side. Yo, Tay, what's going on? What's going on, Marla? Y'all was waiting at the door. Thank y'all. Come on in. Look, come on, sit down. Come on in and sit down. Let me get the tablet together. If it's your first time starting by, my name is Bunny, straight out of Jersey. We do this live thing each and every day, 6 a.m. in the morning, 6:05 today. Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. on Saturdays, and random times on Sundays when I feel like it. Or we scoobity doobity dee dee on Saturdays, so we do what we gotta do. All her, what's going on? This morning I got a couple announcements. You know, I feel like, Marla! What? Well, good morning to you too. Let's go. Now I'm up for real. Cat Mama, what's going on? I see you stepping in. Everybody get on in here. I got a couple announcements. Cat Mama, I was trying to, I'm going to be honest, y'all, okay? I'm trying to not use Chat GPT. I'm not going to hold you. I'm trying to not use it just because I feel bad for what I'm hearing about the water supply that it's affecting and doing different things, right? So I'm really trying not to use it. And it's crazy because I used to be able to build stuff from scratch on Canva and do everything. But since I've been so removed from doing that, now I'm starting to look like I feel like I'm old. Like I feel like I'm like looking at my phone like, and I don't know what I'm doing. I actually reopened my Instagram the other day and I didn't even know how to create a post at first. And I was like, yo, I was at the hairstylist. She was like, girl, what are you trying to do? I'm like, I'm trying to post on here. I don't know how to post anymore. So I had been using chat to create some images and things like that. But then when I started hearing about the water supply stuff, then I was like, you know what? I don't feel comfortable doing it. But admittedly, just like when you're supposed to be boycotting Target and doing different things, I was over there. So I was over there on chat trying to create some images for us because I got a couple announcements today. I'm getting my glasses defogged so I can make the announcements, waiting for Trust to come in here. I see him at the door. Come on in, Trust. I love that TT be telling on people like, nope, they're here. They're right here. I see Katie at the door. Let's go. We got a couple announcements because since, you know, we all know that imitation is flattery and things like that, but there's some things that you just can't do. So we got a couple announcements today. She Loves Pink says, good morning. Cat Mama said, I heard about that recently as well. I'm telling you. Wyatt said, if anyone is genuinely curious about AI, I repost a lot of stuff. Just saying. I didn't see that, but yeah, shout out to you, Wyatt. Shout out to you. Let me get the live out here. Let me grab a couple people from outside. Blunts. I'm gonna tell you a truth. I'm gonna tell you a truth today. I'm gonna tell you a truth because I don't mind. We family, and family tells the truth. Hold on one second. Let me get some people in here first. Let me grab some people from the outside world. Oh, I forgot to block that person. Oops. Well, I guess they gonna learn today. Oops. What, Cat Mama? Let's go. I clicked out when I did because I was grabbing the people from the outside world, so I wouldn't have been able to see your gift. Thank you so much, Freddie. Hey, good morning. Super Mario, thank you for stepping in. Got your DM right before I was supposed to go live, so my short answer isn't a disrespectful answer. It's I got you for real, but I just had to hop on live real quick. All right, let's make our first announcement this morning. If it's your first time, Tara, I see you with the donuts. Thank you, baby. Or if it's Tara, I'm sorry if I said it wrong. Tara or Tara, good morning. Thank you for the donut. If it's your first time sliding in, my name is Bunny, straight out of Jersey, right? And we do this live thing each and every day. Shara, I see you down there. And we getting this live thing started. So I want to make an announcement. And why do I keep saying it like that? Because I love when you go to like meetings and people like announcements. I'm going to do the announcements. So we're going to introduce a new segment. You know, we already have our Dear Chat letters on whenever those come up. We actually have one in the queue, but we have a great topic today that I don't know if we're going to get to the Dear Chat. We'll see where it takes us. But I'm going to introduce a new segment. Let me throw it up on the back for y'all. Let's see. Hold on. All right. Let me move out the way. So this is what I was doing on the terrible World Wide Web this morning, right? So we're going to be introducing a new segment, which is called Take Out the Trash Thursdays. Everybody's got garbage day. We're going to start doing garbage day up in here, where we talk about some absolutely terrible dating stories. I'll go first. Okay? Let's go. Cat Mama said, I love it. Ha ha ha. What's going on? Thank you, baby. So yeah, we're going to do trash days on Thursdays. So for my people that like to bite off of what I got going on, this is what we're doing now. This is what we're doing now. You can always copy and do what you want to do. Maybe try to be a little creative with how you word it, but here we go. Take out the trash Thursdays. I'm gonna start. This is how we gonna work it. Thank you, Marla. Let's go. It's galactic in here today. Take out the trash dating stories, right? I'm gonna go first. This is not even a date. Marla said I need a date. This is not even a date, right? Another topic for you, Bookie. Thank you, Bless. Let's go. All right, stick with me, good people. I'm gonna go first. So I've been trying to chat, and I haven't even really been trying. So the other day, I figured I would entertain a DM. I was like, okay. So what happened was the other day, and I really wish I had blocked them before I did this. So, I mean, if you in here, good morning, good night, whatever. It is what it is. Sorry, Pop. So, hey, TikTok. The other day, I tried to do my draft day for our speed dating channel, right? For our speed dating segment. Hopefully we can start running on Saturdays and Sundays, right? And there was a guy that came in, and I was like, oh, he kind of cute. I was like, okay. And he said something in the comments, and I was like, oh, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right. I said, I didn't know I was speed dating for me, but now I'm very single. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, hey. So when I got off of here, I happened to go on my DMs, and he was in there, and I was like, okay, well, I said, well, thank you for being exactly where I needed you to be when I got off my little segment. And so we started a little conversation. He was, okay, satin. I'll see you in your satin. You know, and you know why I'm wearing these pajamas, Ace? Because I'm tired of you niggas. Oops, excuse my language. I'm tired of you kings. I'm tired of y'all. That's why I came up here in my PJs. And that's why I thought about this topic. Because, baby, I'm tired of y'all. So, okay, we start to get to talking in the DMs. Listen up, Asian. You kind of find out what y'all did. We get to talking in the DMs. Okay, cool. Like, all right. And then, in the midst of conversation, he's sending me memes and GIFs and things. And not GIFs. He's sending me videos from TT. I'm like, you're not even giving me a conversation. And then he's like sliding in these things like I'm about to be the love of his life, right? So whatever. I'm like, at first I'm like, okay, this is about to be annoying. I don't even think we about to make it off the TT. So then the conversation changed. We made it off the TT. We on the phone first night. We on the phone the first day, actually. And I like the way he's talking. You know, he's speaking about the word of God and different things like that. And I'm kind of digging it. But also I'm kind of a little like weary because earlier in the day, we had the girl on TT talking about how she was dating a guy that will walk around with a Bible. And he was kind of using the word to manipulate her. So it was kind of like a bad time for him to be throwing Bible verses out. But at the same time, I've been walking in strength with the Lord. So I was like, you know what? Let me give it a chance. So that night we got on the phone, the conversation was cool. Before we hung up, he's like, can I pray for you? Cool. He said, can I call you in the morning? Because, you know, we could pray together in the morning. Because I did tell him I do wake up at 5 in the morning to do my Bible plan and talk to God before I get on live. Okay, so he prayed for me. I'm feeling all like, wow, okay, I like this. So in the morning time, he's supposed to call me at 5, remember? He ain't call. Okay? He ain't call. But then I see him in my live, so I'm like, okay. All right, he's alive, you know? And then so then I called him around 8 something. He didn't answer. And then at 10 o'clock that night, 10:30, I'm about to get into bed, and he's talking about some, hey, babe, busy day at work. Babe who? And it wasn't no day busy enough for you to not call somebody back from 8 a.m. to 10. And then I had just told him, he asked me what my requirements were for a man, and I said consistency and always doing exactly what your word says, right? Always do. I'm like, it's very important for me for you to do whatever you say, do exactly that. So now that you didn't call at 5 a.m., you already done up, and then now here you go at 10:30 talking about some hey babe, right? Ash Marie said drop. So then the next day, he calls me while I'm on live with y'all. That's what y'all asked me who called yesterday. That's who called, right? And then I didn't answer. So he stepped into the live, sat in the back. He did say good morning. And I was just like, okay. So yesterday, he called me or something. I forgot what happened. I texted him like, so you trying to talk about yesterday or whatever? And he was like, yeah, let's talk about it later. So he calls me. We talk, and like he when he calls me, he's talking about the Lord. And I'm like, you're not about to the Lord me to death. Cause he gets me on the phone and he's like, oh, God is good. I just did this contract. And I'm like, okay, but cool. You want to talk about yesterday? When I just told you the day before yesterday, you got to be consistent. Sat in the back, D, for sure. You got to be consistent. He was like, oh, yeah, but we talked yesterday morning. I said, no, we didn't talk yesterday morning. I thought we talked yesterday morning. No, we did not. I said, you probably was talking to somebody else, but you damn sure didn't call me for the 5 a.m. prayer. Okay, yeah. But that ain't the worst part. So fast forward to last night, him and I get on the phone. Everything I'm saying or doing, he's talking about my breast. He's talking about how I look. He's talking about sexual things. And I'm like, which one is it, baby? Is it Uchiwali or is it just one mic? Are you holding your Bible in one hand and your piece in the other hand? I don't understand. So we're talking on FaceTime on Meets because he got the Android. Strike one was the Android. Strike two should have been the prayer too soon. But I mean, whatever, right? Double drop, Ashmere. I'm telling you. Strike one was the Android. At this point, I don't think if any more Androids could get on my line. It's a dub for y'all. I'm sorry. We're canceled. We're going night on them. That was absolutely trash. Number one. So now I'm washing my face. And when I go to put the cream on my face, I hear, I said, oh, hell no. I'm like, oh, nah. Oh, nah. This nigga's a Ooh, sorry. This king is crazy. And absolutely not. Thank you, Mr. Godspeed. This man is crazy. What are you moaning at? Face cream? So last night, so I feel like he got segments. Like I feel like we on live. Like last night, the night before last, he was Jesus talk, and now this night is nasty talk. And I don't know what today is gonna be, but you know what? We're gonna block him before we even have to find out. So that's what made me want to start this new segment.
Bro, I did ask. I had a fucking mosquito.
Dating horror stories on my screen. Y'all can either come up or write into me, and I could read off your dating horror stories. So we can take them out every Thursday. Thursday is now trash day.
We love it.
Ain't it so cute?
It is. I did ask. Thought a bug was on my shit.
A bug was on your screen.
I thought it was, but it's on the picture.
Okay.
I was trying to swipe.
I'm like, wait, what? Yes. I thought this was so cute. So, Miss Quota said, I want to tell you my story. Well, come up. Let's go. Come on, people in the struggle. Come up on Thursdays and tell me a dating horror story. And like I said, it doesn't have to be an actual date that you went on. It could even be someone you're trying to talk to, trying to get to know, and something absolutely trash happened. Come up and talk to me. Blunt, you got any lately dating stories? Recent dating stories? Lately dating stories?
I mean,
recent?
No, not really. I really don't like people. So I don't think I've ever actually
gone on a date?
You
just texted me one the other day.
But but I haven't like
that's good enough to be a
picture.
Date.
The picture of what a date is supposed to be hasn't really actually happened. So basically, like my ex, we'd go out. In my head, this is like we just gonna get something to eat, not a date. You know, because like
no. So the other day, I'm not gonna put your business unless you want to tell it. The other day, you was telling me about old boy who ended up being in the whole situation. That is a dating horror story right there in itself.
Well, but that wasn't a date.
It wasn't that's why I said it doesn't have to be a date where you sat down, but it could also just be like, oh, you were talking to somebody and something trash happened. It could be whatever.
Yeah, I mean, that's almost an everyday thing. Men lie for no reason.
So give us one. Why I gotta pull it out?
Well, I thought I was gonna have this little engagement with strike one, a fucking coworker. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
It was, but my thing was he was pretty low key, kind of like I was. Not many people know, unless you know, much how he was. So I was like, maybe we'll give it a shot. No, the fuck we not, because there was this work thing, and he brought his thing to the work thing, and I was like, oh, this is why you're so undercover.
Wait, he brought his actual boo to the work function?
Yes.
Oh, that's bold.
Me and my friend, we looking at each other like, who the fuck this bitch is?
Hold on. Blunt, is Tajanae in the house? Is Tajanae here today? Tajanae? Did you try to watch that movie last night?
Who, me?
Girl.
I don't.
Girl. Sorry, continue your story. We'll catch up with her when she gets in here. She gets in here a little late. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no. He did. Katie, he didn't say anything after. See, I'm his primary, so there's not really much he can say to me.
What do you mean by you're his primary? What does that mean?
I'm his boss.
Oh,
I need that.
This is the front side of the hat, y'all, ain't it?
Let me see. Yeah, that's the front.
That's the front. Okay.
Because when you put your hand up on it, how it fits right there in the front.
Right? Okay, that's how I figured. Okay.
Exactly, right there. That's the proper way. That's how you do it. I'm just saying. Okay. But yeah.
Go ahead.
No, he brought his little thing to the little work function. And we sitting there like, who the fuck this bitch? She didn't work with us. We seen the new face and we was like, oh.
So you and him never had a conversation after that?
Girl, hell no, but he had a big workload.
You can't, that's quid pro quo. You can't do that to him.
I did it.
Allegedly, you ain't do that. Thank you.
The vents got clean. The vents got clean. The vents are clean.
He like, this is not even in my job description.
Oh, it is. So that's the thing. We have it's a sheet I have to put together, household requirements, because state's going to be rolling through. So there it is. Now I have the option to delegate to who I
stand when the state rolling through. Now all of a sudden we got napkins in the break room and all this stuff. And the whole year y'all ain't do nothing for us.
Boy, and that's why they like to pull me and put me into everybody else's fucking houses and want me to help get them together. I ain't even go hold you. My best friend Paige, before she was my best friend, she was my primary. She was my boss. So she trained me. So I know when state coming, I know my house is ready for state at any day. They can come in at any time. So that's why that hat would go absolutely perfect with my little prom dress I just got for tonight.
So today is and let me hurry up because the people waiting in the queue. Thank you, Blunt.
Yep.
Today is my daughter's school is having howdy something Wild West Wednesdays, but I mean Wild West is not a Wednesday at all. Wild West something. So I want to make her a cowgirl hat, and she loves unicorns. So we went yesterday to Michael. TT. We love the TikTok shop. We went somewhere random and picked up some things so that I can make her this cowgirl hat for Wild West Day. What's going on, John? Let's talk. Sorry, y'all. I done dropped my number playing around with y'all. Take out the trash Thursday. You got a date you married.
Oh man, yeah, but hey, listen, I still got horror stories.
Okay, give me some.
This before I met more like years before, right? So I do poetry and I write poetry and perform it. I do spoken word and all that. So I was in a spot, and this girl hollered at me. She hollered at me, saying, "Hey, I just want to take you out and things of that nature, and we can hang out and see what's what with us." I was like, "Bet." So you meet me at my house this day. So I was like, "Cool." So I pull up, I meet her at the house, and we drive in her car. So we get to this spot, and it's a long table. It's a nice little spot. downtown. So we get to this spot. It's a long table and there's dudes and ladies there. So she made it, I guess, sort of a group thing. I guess which was cool because I guess she wanted to feel comfortable. You know. So and she's introducing me to these people, somehow I started paying attention to the surroundings and what was going on. And so come to find out, she done masked every dude at the table. And it was like 11, 12 dudes there already. I was like, what happened? She said, yeah, I used to mess with him and him and him. I was like, so what? What are we doing right now? So I didn't say nothing. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I got up, went to the bathroom, and never returned. Kept the pushing. And she drove.
So wait, did you ask her who are these people, and she said that?
Yes.
So what was she trying to have?
I don't have
training
no,
session?
I don't know what she was trying to have because I didn't stay long enough to find out.
Good idea,
I
Jeffrey.
just know I wasn't part of it. I just knew that was far outside of what I was trying to do with it.
Yo, Koya, I see you down there, Mr. Rich. Thank you, John. Yo, I'm weak. Thank you. Ooh. I don't know what she was trying to do. I cannot. Miss Quota. It was somebody else in the queue, somebody new. You're welcome to come up. It's just that I'm trying to multitask. We're multitasking. Miss Quota, what's going on? Tell us what happened. Well, tell us where you're from first, actually.
I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. I'm from Brooklyn, but I live in Phoenix.
Yes, come on, Brooklyn.
Yes. So let me tell you my little horror story, which I think I'm kind of like gaslighting it a little bit now because they tried to gaslight me first. Yeah.
Okay, give us a.
Well, I'm a comedian, so I do play stories out until it's done, until I feel like I'm good with it, so I can tell the story on stage.
You single, Miss Quota?
Huh?
You single?
Oh yeah.
Oh, we got another comedian in the house too, so I know his eyes is up right now. Oh, Trust said stop it. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. So I had this little youngin, and so he was like, always telling me like, I need you. I'm like, what do you need me for? Like, if you need me for something, tell me what you need me for. Mm-hmm. So then finally he told me like, I like you, whatever. Right now, against all of everything, I was like, he ain't my type, but let me just, see where he's coming from. Mm-hmm. He came to my house one day because I work at night. He came to my house and then he was like, oh, you had a hard day. So, he was rubbing my feet and rubbing my ankles. And I'm like, okay, thank you, right? So just so happened like the next day I had to go do something. And when I had got the route, they were like, they sent me really far. So I said, hey, I need a big favor. Do you have $20? And I'll give it back to you later when I finish.
Y'all just met?
No. We've known each other for a minute. Okay. He just started trying to deal with me now, like in the last 3 weeks.
Okay.
So we've known each other for a couple of years. So he said, and then just instead of saying no, that you don't have it, he sent me a whole dissertation on why he don't lend out money. And then told me that it changes the dynamics. I said, well, you think it ain't gonna change the dynamics now? So now I stopped calling him, I stopped texting, but he'll send there and keep texting every morning, every afternoon, asking me what's up. Yep. So I tried to tell him, my daughter said I talk like a dude because I told him like, hey, he was like, what can I help you with? I said, well, you can't help me with anything because you don't know how to help. And he was like, well, just let me know what I can help you with. So my thing is that you couldn't help me with $20 and you want to help me with something else. And then you always want to come to my house. I ain't seen him in a week and a half now. So that was my story.
Thank you. Let's go, Miss Cody. I ain't gonna hold you. Would not be asking that man for $20, but at the same time, I think $20 is so light. I probably would have gave it to you, but still also let you know that I don't do money.
Right, and he could have.
Don't do money between friends. I mean, friends, yeah, lifetime friends for sure, but like dating situation, absolutely not.
So my thing is that I've done shows for him. And I've asked him like, hey, you need to pay me. He was like, well, I don't have it right now. So that's why I said, after this, he ain't got to worry about me doing another show.
Oh, damn.
Because if $20 is hard for you to give me, then you won't be able to pay me no more. So I won't be able to. Look, somebody said, I can help you. You can help me with $20.
He definitely didn't have the $20, which is the crazy part. Like I said, I would even if I don't do money, I would have gave you the $20, but still came with a disclaimer like, nah, I don't even do that. Here's your $20, but I'm not doing that. Because I feel like $20 only leaves the 40 to 60 to 80. That's my thoughts though. But
most of the time it would be, but I don't even
move like
ask.
That.
Like I needed the gas just in case I didn't get stuck where I was at because I didn't know I was going that far. That was it. But hey, to each his own. Dynamics have changed.
What you want, Ace? The other comedian want to talk to you. We're not turning this into a stand-up, Ace. We were just talking about dating horror stories.
Yo,
what do you want?
Hold on. Rule number 1: don't date no promoter. Don't date no promoter. You say you in the city too? You in the city?
Nah, not in the city no more.
Oh, okay.
She moved to Phoenix.
Yeah, I about to say don't date no promoter. They trash. If they can't cough up the budget money when you getting ready to hit the stage. No, I'm so glad there's no lady promoters really. There's only 2 of them, and they do business up front. But other than that, don't date no promoter.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah. That's it. I seen a clip of us keep rocking out, and make sure you submit to all of this comedy stuff that's out here. Martin Lawrence got something going on. Comedy View coming back out. Do your thing out there. How long you been doing it?
6 years.
6 years. Oh, you a baby in the game. Keep rocking out. Keep rocking. I've been doing it 18. Keep rocking.
You a grown man in the game.
Yeah, keep rocking out. You know what I'm saying?
You see Bunny looking at you.
Yes, Bunny. Yes, Bunny. Yes, Bunny.
I didn't know it was love and connection and friendship and networking Thursday. I thought it would take out the trash.
Oh,
you went right.
That's out the way so you can see what.
Okay,
it says.
I got a quick trash story. She can stay on and hear it. And this is about a fellow comedian friend who I wasn't a part of it, but I did see this. All right, well,
give us the story because my numbers is dropping. Hurry up.
No, I got you. So the comedian was on stage. He professed his love for a fellow comedian. And she got on stage and was like, yeah, I think you handsome, but I can't rock with you because I just effed your cousin 2 days ago. Yeah, that's how everybody else's face was. So unfortunately, his feelings was hurt. And he didn't perform at that place for quite some time because everybody was looking for him. So
I mean, I would hope not. Boom.
Thank you, Bunny.
Wait, they said give her my number so I can give one text. Yeah, I ain't talking about you.
Bye, Ace. I gotta go, y'all.
All right.
Ace.
Yes, ma'am. What I do? I didn't do anything.
Nah, you didn't do enough. You holding up the queue.
I didn't do anything.
Y'all not gonna come up here holding up the queue for nothing. Bunny, I want a hat now. So cute. Thank you, Marlon. Freddie.
Yo,
give me a good dating trash story.
I did not try to do that.
You ain't trying to request it?
No, it had popped up when you let dude in. I was liking your live.
Thank you, Freddie. Freddie, where you from?
St. Louis.
St. Louis? I don't like people from St. Louis no more. I got beef with St. Louis right now, but no, I appreciate you coming in. How'd you find me? From my post about St. Louis or off the FYP?
Yeah, remember we was texting. I told you should have checked out the museum.
Yes, the city museum. No.
Yeah, right? The city downtown. Yeah.
Don't tell the people we was texting, Freddie, because I don't want them thinking we was texting, Freddie. We was just chatting.
Yeah, chatting. It wasn't nothing like that, y'all.
Wasn't nothing like that. Are you married, sir?
No, I'm not.
Are you in a relationship?
No, I'm not.
Are you looking for one with a good eye?
If something happens, I probably flow with it.
How old are you,
Freddie? I haven't been in a relationship in like 4 years.
4? Why?
I love because the last person I was with was cheating on me and stuff.
Freddie, I'm sorry.
You
want to talk about it?
Not really.
Okay, we don't got to talk about it. But so if you were looking, if something came upon you, how old would she, what age range should she be?
I'd say around about 40, and I say about 35 to 40 age range.
Okay, how old are you, Freddie?
I'm 37.
Okay. You want to turn your camera on and show the people?
I don't know. I'm just not waking up, and I'm at the hospital getting surgery done.
Okay. You in the hospital getting surgery done, and you on the line with me?
Yeah, I had to be here at 5:30 in the morning. They ain't gonna see me till 7 2 hours later.
Hearts in the chat, yo. Hearts in the chat. Hearts in the chat for Freddie. Okay, well, I mean, I wish you nothing but luck. I ain't gonna have, HIPAA. We ain't gonna ask you about your business, but I wish you well, and I'll definitely follow up with you in the DMs.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Yes. Good luck to you. Ooh, child. Freddie. Now that's love. Freddie in the hospital about me. You know what? And that's why I can't stand when a man talking about he couldn't call me back. He was busy at work. Freddie down at the hospital, about to get surgery, tapping the screen so hard, he requested up, got up here, thought about turning his camera on, was like, it might be a little crazy. I'm at the hospital right now. I ain't gonna lie, Freddie, you in the queue. And that's why I'm not willing to take no shorts from no man. Because, baby, he got the bracelet on. He's still calling. You know what? The service is terrible at the hospital, and he still came up. Y'all know how it is when you go to the hospital. It's an unalive zone. Your phone be on one bar. You got to ask the lady behind the desk for the Wi-Fi. You keep putting the exclamation point where it's supposed to be a period, and you keep putting the wrong password. So now you back at the desk again, like, excuse me, can you tell me what the password is again? And then he came up here and was showing love. Shout out to St. Louis again. We've now put the love back in St. Louis. Sorry. Go ahead, Sean.
Hey, good morning, Bunny.
What's up, Sean?
So I might have to take myself out on this one.
Ooh.
So back before I got married, probably about maybe a year and a half before I got married, I tried. I said, I'm just gonna be out here. I'm just gonna date. I'm just gonna kick it here and there. See how the single life goes. So I was talking to two ladies. Now, there's one lady, she lived out of town. She frequent Cleveland a lot, so we just happened to start talking and having fun. Then this other young lady that I've known for a while, we started talking back and forth with each other. So the young lady that actually lives in town, we were supposed to go out on a Friday afternoon for lunch. So the young lady who stays in Columbus, which is about 2 hours away from where I live, he called up and said she was in town. Can we meet? And I was like, ooh, but I really wanted to see her. I really wanted to see and hang out with her. So I called the other young lady and I was like, hey, I'm not going to be able to make it. I got caught up with some things at work. I apologize. She was like, oh, yeah, cool. That's not a problem. So I went to lunch. Now I'm thinking that I'm in an area where this other young lady would never, ever, ever frequent. And I'm having lunch with the one young lady, and she walks in with a coworker and some friends. And I'm like, ooh. I'm like, dang, how'd she end up here? This ain't a place that she would even come to.
Because she said that morning she woke up and said, Lord, if he's not meant for me, show me or remove him. And that's exactly what happened. She said the Rico prayer, and then she walked into a place that she's never been before, and your ass sitting in there. Continue.
So I'm sitting there, and now I'm like ducking and dodging when people walking by. I'm kind of trying to be incognito. I finish lunch. I walk outside, and I get a text message asking, am I on the west side of town? And I'm like, nah, why would you say that? And she said, oh, I thought I saw you walking by this restaurant. She's like, but everybody got a twin. I must be tripping. I'm like, oh yeah, it must be. And so I'm thinking, cool, I got away with it. Yes, cool, it's good. So later on that evening, when I called her and I said, "Hey, can we reschedule that date?" And she was like, "Nah, I'm good." She was like, "Because actually, I confirmed with my coworker. She said that was you, and she described you to a T. And she's like, you straight up lied to me." And I was like, "I know I didn't lie to you." She's like, "Oh, so I guess the lunch date that you had was business." And I was like, "All right, well, you know what? My bad. I really apologize." She was like, "Nah, we good." She hung up the phone, but she texted me actually like 2 weeks ago, asked how I was doing, so she ain't mad at me no more.
She ain't mad because when she got outside and saw how terrible the dating world is, she's like, you know what? I'll take a liar. I'll take a liar. I'm telling, it's so bad out here, Sean. I'm not gonna hold you. A lavender marriage is looking pretty good right now. As long as we can have a humongous closet and share things and do whatever, baby. At this point, I might just have to settle down. Or like, what's one of them shows? What was that old show? She lived with two guys and she had red hair. I think one was straight LGBTQI, and the other one, he might have been LGBTQI. I think his name was Will. I don't know, but I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like the dating field has really got me thinking just to get a roommate and just sat down and just forget it. So she probably is Will and Grace. Yes! I think that's the life for me. I ain't gonna lie, Sean. And Sean, stop doing that to that lady.
Nah, yeah, I listen. I was just trying something new. I'm not good at lying. I thought I was being smooth with it. Maybe that's why I'm getting my karma right now.
Men are not good liars. Y'all are absolutely terrible. Y'all are terrible at it. Y'all don't know how to lie. And that's why y'all need to watch that movie that Tay Janae is in, because it literally shows how y'all don't know how to lie. But thank you, Sean. Let me get the good people. Sean, right. I'm disappointed in you. Good people up. Sorry, y'all. I see y'all waiting. Let's go. I see Cherokee in the queue. Stay there, Cherokee. I know it's your first time. I will let you up. She loves in the queue and blunts. Ash Marie, talk to the people.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
So, my trash was years ago before I was in the relationship that I'm in now. I was telling my friend that I like my men on the husky side. And me being short and petite size, I didn't really attract those type of men. So I was telling my friend about that, and she was like, "No, I'm gonna hook you up. I know this guy, he'll love you." And I was like, okay. We started texting back and forth, and we text for like a couple of weeks. We meet up at a restaurant, first time seeing each other. I was pissed off because he rolled in. He was on a hover round. I said I like big dudes, but not that big. The man had an issue. He could not walk.
No, he did. No, he did. Go ahead.
And the restaurant that we met up at was Golden Corral.
That's a buffet?
I didn't even go in. Yeah, the buffet. Yeah.
All right, what state are you from? Because buffet as a date is acceptable down south. Where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Atlanta. I live in College Park, but
College Park, Bubba Sparks. I'm sorry, go ahead. My bad.
I was just like, bruh, you playing with me. It was just, I didn't even go inside. Everything ended right then.
Did he go inside? Sorry, I'm sorry.
Probably.
We here now.
I mean, he rolled away from me.
Not the roll. So wait, this was a completely blind date? You didn't see the picture, or you had like a neck up pic?
No, I had a neck up pic. And then like, it wasn't just, this was also like maybe 2012 time period. Okay.
Okay.
So
different. Okay.
Yeah. So it was a little different. And not only he didn't look like the picture, it looked like this was him maybe when he was able to walk. this definitely wasn't in that year. The picture that I was in, it was like catfished of the catfish. But he was a decent dude through the text message. I just wish that my homegirl didn't lie, and he ain't lied, but I ain't friends with her no more. I ain't never see him again either. No loss.
They say you gotta be careful what you ask for. You said big, okay? And God was like, all right, I'm gonna get you the biggest, the baddest. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful what you pray for. I've learned that too.
I'm 4'10", 150 pounds at my heaviest. Okay.
Oh, he was gonna smother you, baby. Oh, he was gonna smother you right. But yeah, not that big. So are you still looking for somebody?
No, I'm engaged now.
Is he big? Not like that. I mean like size. Not like that.
No, he's actually a very thin man. He's very thin.
That guy scared you out of your big face. Got it.
No. I'm slowly putting on the pounds on him.
Okay. Put a little extra protein in the shake. Let's go. Thank you, Ash Marie. Yo, what? She said big, but not that big. Let's see who this is. I got you, Sheila. Let me see who Cherokee is. We got a new face. The hover round is absolutely insane. What's going on, Cherokee?
Not much. I'm dying laughing over here. The hover round still got me too.
Insane. Where are you from, Cherokee?
From Virginia.
Let's go. 2 up, 2 down. What's your dating horror story?
So I'm 34 and I've been married for almost 8 years now, but I got so many. Oh my goodness. But the one that I want to talk about, this one's pretty nuts. So I met this guy overseas. I lived in Germany for 7 years, and I met this guy named Steven overseas. He's military, was out on a base in Garmisch-Partenkirchen. We were friends. We hung out and stuff. We come back to the United States, right? Mm-hmm. So I moved back here. He's stationed here in Louisiana. So we were texting again. I wasn't in a relationship then. And we, we're like, okay. So we started texting, Mm-hmm. He was like, okay, hey, you come down here and visit me in Louisiana. And so I did. I drove from Tennessee. At the time I was living in Tennessee. I drove from Tennessee all the way down to Louisiana. Oh yeah, red flag there was many red flags. So I drive down to Louisiana from Tennessee all by myself, right? I get down there. He's like, hey, I actually have to go get my kids. And I was like, oh, okay. And he's like, hey, you got a van. Why don't we go get get my kids with your van? And I was like, you don't want to go get your kids, And he's like, okay, we're going to go get him. He puts the address in. It's in Mississippi. Okay. Then I go out to Mississippi with this dude. Okay. I drive from Louisiana to Mississippi, pick up his kids, meet his entire family. He introduces me to his entire family. There was a family reunion going on. All right. Yeah. But this is the first time I've ever met this dude, in the States, It wasn't like, this was our first date. Right. And then, so he introduces me to his entire family. We stay at his mom's house, okay? Then we drive back to Louisiana. We finally did the deed, if you know what I mean, but
y'all pretty much married at this point.
Little big energy is what was going on there. And so we did the deed, but there was nothing there.
Dang. Imagine wasting all that time. Met the family, met the kids.
Yeah, and so, but then, I'm one, I don't like to lie to men and inflate their ego. And so he was like, was that good for you? And I was like, no, it wasn't, there was nothing, nothing happened. Anyway, so then he's like, okay, well, you got to leave in the morning and you can stay here overnight, but you got to leave in the morning. So I get up. So that night he takes me over to a friend of his house right next door on the base and starts flirting with this girl like right in front of me.
Wow.
I'm just laughing. I'm like, are you this dude's got a little penis.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
that was the first thing I said.
Yes.
Man, I'm gonna just let you know right now, it's micro.
Yes, very
Absolutely.
micro. Very
Wow.
micro. And so then the next morning I leave, okay? I get all the way back to Tennessee. It took me 2 days to drive from Louisiana and to Tennessee.
Wow.
And then I find his children's birth certificates in my van.
Ain't no way.
Okay. So I call him, he ignores it. He ends up completely blocking me. But I have his military knife and then his children's birth certificates. I ended up I took it to the local courthouse and was like, here, I don't know what to do with these, just in case. But yeah, fun stuff.
That is absolutely insane.
I should have been paid like $50,000 or something for that damn trip.
No lie. But I'm happy you found something safe to do and you found a man.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go. Well, thank you so much for coming up and welcome to the channel. Family, if it's your first time sliding by, my name is Bunny Shay out of Jersey. I do this live thing each and every day, 6 a.m. in the morning, Eastern time, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. on Saturday. Wrong button. And random times on Sundays. We got She Loves, and then we're going to get off to our topic. It's 6:50? It's 6:50?
Hey guys.
I thought it was like 6:30. Dang, I'm behind. Go ahead, She Loves.
All right, so I got a whole lot of them. But this one right here, so I was on that Facebook dating app crap, whatever. This one guy that I was talking to, right? He was like, so we exchanged numbers off the app or whatever. It took a little while. It took a few days or whatever. We exchanged numbers off the app. So I remember a creator or something like that on here was like, if you really want to test the guy to see, like, whatever, if they really about what they say, bring them a problem, right? Because if you're the type of woman that need a man that can help you, like, problem solver, bring them up a problem, right? So,
were you watching Sprinkle Sprinkle?
I don't think so. I don't know who I was watching. It was a while ago.
She says that a lot, but go ahead.
So I was like, hey, he was talking big, all of this big. It's death roll over here. I want my woman to like, if we're together, I don't want her to have to work, to be a stay-at-home mom. All of the good stuff that he think women want to hear, right? So I was like, oh, that's cool. So I said, oh my goodness, oh my gosh, I have a flat tire, oh my goodness, and I need to go food shopping for my kids. Oh my goodness, right? So, so he was like, what did you say? It happened so long ago. He was like, Dad, what you gonna do? I said, what I'm gonna do? Right? I'm a woman in distress. Like, I'm in distress. Like, what do you mean what I'm gonna do? Like, you're supposed to help me out. Like, you're supposed to have
wait, but you just met this man.
Yeah, I did, but I still have a problem. So I'm not asking you for money, but if at minimum, he should have been like, well, do you have, because I'm also new to Jersey. I also told him I'm new to Jersey. So I was like, at minimum, he should have had some type of solution. If you trying to be like, oh, I'm Big Willie, like, he was just talking big stuff. So I'm like, let me test this theory. So I'm like, yeah, I got a flat tire, whatever. See, he was like, Dag, that's crazy. Not even so much as a suggestion to the nearest tire shop, Bunny. That was crazy. So then later on in the day, he was like, how did it work out? I said, well, for you to be this alpha and you want to be doing all of this big Willie crap the way you talking, I said at minimum you didn't even come up with a suggestion, not even so much as say, oh, do you have AAA? Like, you was of no help at all. Have
y'all been on a date yet?
No.
So girl.
No. Girl. Not even a suggestion, Bunny. Come on.
Girl. No.
Yes.
Listen, I'm very woman. Right? I'm
suggestion.
No, you know what Biggie said? I got nothing but love for you, baby. He was talking to Mary J. Blige, but he's also talking to you. I got nothing but love for you, baby. We don't even know you. You never even went on a date before. He's never even smelt your breath or even smelt the cat downstairs.
No, but we were okay. So I guess I need to put more details. So we were on FaceTime. Oh my God, my son is stuck under the bed. Hold on.
Go get the baby while I tell the people why you're absolutely wrong.
Come on,
girl. You don't owe you nothing. He don't even know you. He gave you exactly what you deserve. Moral support. Girl. Let me tell y'all,
that's good for you. That is so good for you. Why are you under the bed?
Ladies, 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 stop listening to them people on TikTok. That's why most of us are single now. Stop listening to them people. That same lady that's giving that advice out is in a room by herself talking to y'all, and she ain't got no man. And I'm not saying that it's wrong to take advice from people that aren't in relationships. But what I'm saying is, most of these people are alone. And the only thing they have in this life is how many viewers in the room listening to them. The blind leading the freaking blind. That man don't know you. The only thing he owed you was exactly what he gave you, which was a text saying, hey, how did that work out for you? Katie?
Good morning.
Help me.
No, you're absolutely right because, you meant with that topic. But hold on. Mr. 450, I saw you just walk in and giving gifts. Where were you on Tuesday? No text, no nothing, no, I ain't gonna make it today. Nothing. High and dry. But for your topic,
Katie, I would love to get cursed out by you, only because I know it would be so prim and proper.
Yeah, I don't like you.
That's you know? Because it's just not working. But go ahead, Katie. Give me a date in Harvard story. It doesn't have to be a date.
I was like Sean came up and said, I was the trash. This was early 20s.
Yo.
Nah, I don't believe in cheating, so I'm not going to cop to cheating. I didn't classify it as cheating. I was on my way. He's half asleep, half awake, self-soothing. So I decided to meet up with my person at the time. We were at the mall. And you ever just looked at somebody and said, I know it's not going to work out. It's not going nowhere. So we were there and we were chilling and everything. And I looked at the person. I'm like, yeah, this ain't going nowhere. This ain't going to do it. So I took up my phone and I texted somebody I was getting to know and said, hey, come meet me in, let's say, 20 minutes. They're like, okay, I got you. So when the person came, I didn't get rid of my then boyfriend at the time. So I'm like, how am I going to do this? I told my boyfriend, like, go to the food court, order me something while I go meet up with this new person that pulled up in their car. Again, I said I was a trash. I'm not trying to justify my actions. So I met up with a new person.
Continue.
I met up with a new person in the car. And I was like, for a good 20 minutes, I was back and forth until I'm like, yeah, this can't work. And I literally ghosted my boyfriend at the time and just took off with the new person. Again, I knew it wasn't lasting. We knew it wasn't working. So technically I didn't cheat. Nothing happened with the new person, but
what happened with the food he got from the food court? That was a fat question. Don't answer that.
No.
Don't answer that.
You're asking, and now I'm really thinking, God, I don't know. I really don't remember. I know he got something, but I don't think we ate it. Because again, 20 minutes, I was running back and forth across the mall, from the parking lot back to inside the mall. I'm like, The bathroom breaks, I just decided, no.
So did you ever speak to him again? Or
the boyfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a good dude. He even came. Yes. Because again, nothing happened with the new person. I was trying to get to know the new person. You know, when you're trying to get to know somebody, it's butterflies and excitement.
And driving off from your boyfriend from the food court? What?
But no, the boyfriend was a good dude. He's happy. He's married now, has kids. Wonderful guy. But we call it quits, literally. And I was an awful person. My grandmother had passed, my great grandmother, and he came to, show his support. We were still together at the time, his love and support. And I think the night before the funeral, I ended up breaking up with him. Buddy, I said I was an awful person. This was like early 20s, 21, 22.
Ladies, we not all right. I need somebody to come up here and tell a trash man story. Because at this point, we 0 for 2 at this point.
I'm sorry.
Katie, get off my get down. Thank
I'll
you, Katie.
get down.
Let's go. Ladies, come up here and redeem us. What is going on? I'm definitely not letting Ace Brown up at this time because he's gonna definitely put us in the whole trash can. I got Chris coming up too. Let me let the people up. Hold on. Let me let the people up. Trust, go ahead, boo.
I don't got no dating stories. I'm just here to talk about that flat tire.
Go ahead. Because I know that got everybody in the gym right now.
She loves you. You my homie, she loves, but goddamn, he don't know you and he don't owe you. That was bad. That was bad business. That was bad business practices right there.
Bad for businesses, right.
Don't give us no test before you get a chance to know us, really.
I'm going to fail every time.
God damn.
Wait. You got to stop listening to these people online because they really be telling. It's funny that she said that because I actually passed the video of that lady. If that's who she saw, she did say that. Give them a problem. She was like,
seen that. I seen something like that too before. My thing is this: I only want to get relationship advice from people that are in successful relationships. I don't want to just hear something that sounds fly and then apply it to my life, and then next thing you know,
I'm more single than I was before.
It's like that, man.
Yo,
it's Beyonce. That's that Beyonce. All my single ladies while she was married, and she going back home to the husband. Man, don't fall for the okie doke.
Don't they do it?
Don't fall for the okie doke.
Millie said, what kind of trash you taking out? It's Take Out the Trash Thursday, dating horror stories. I'm going to change the horror part, but it's going to be yes. Every Thursday is going to be Take Out the Trash Thursday where y'all can update me on either what's happening in your dating lives, talking life, communicating life, because honestly, I had to wear my pajamas this morning because I was tired of y'all news. Because last night, it just really threw me for a loop. I can't take it no more, y'all. I really can't. It's giving Will and Grace. It's giving just sat down and find something safe to do, be by yourself. Maybe I'll get a cat, and I hate cats. But I don't know. You gonna say?
One cat turns to 13. Ask Cat Mama. Cat Mama got all the cats for all of us.
I'll get a cat, but I'll give it to Cat Mama. But I don't know. What's up, Chris? You just got called out because you weren't on live last night. What's up?
That's why.
Thank you, Travis.
Ooh,
Travis, come back. My bad. You know I don't do that.
That's why I came in. Katie, I knew you was gonna have something to say. But when I don't go live, like I'm not thinking about sending a message out because I'm doing other stuff. But I get off work early today, so I'm gonna jump on for a little bit. It's probably gonna be like in the afternoon sometime. So if y'all available, please join me. I don't have a topic. Yeah. So it's gonna be a free for all today.
Okay.
So
he just throwing it out. What the heck? I don't know.
Please feel free to come through. If you got a topic that you want me to talk about, you can DM me or something. But it's a free for all today. That's all I had to say, Bunny. I thank you for allowing me to come up. Happy Thursday, everybody. Be easy today. And if you need to, cut somebody out that'll make you feel better today.
Oh wow, let's go. They said what time? I think it's 7 p.m. Eastern.
No, I'm gonna go earlier than that. I'll probably go probably like 3.
Okay, well we waiting. At the door of disappointment. Y'all wait right there. Chris will be on at 3, allegedly. I'm not buying no more of y'all men crap, okay? I'm tired of being lied to by live hosts and real men and all the things. Ace Brown, what'd you come up here and waste my time about?
Nah, I got one for you. Put the fellas in the bad column. It's about me. It's a long time ago, and you'll be able to tell by the thing.
I got you next, Amelia. I see you down there. Mm-hmm.
So basically, this was when I was dating the young lady. I was 20. I was 20 at the time. And she went off. I was at school in Jersey. She went off to school in North Carolina. Mm-hmm. And I was on Black Planet.
Shout out to Black Planet. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm on Black Planet, and I I'm living my single life on Black Planet because I'm not thinking she got Black Planet. So girl slide in my message like, oh, you handsome, da 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 da. We start talking. And I'm engaging with her. We having a conversation. Mm-hmm. So then all of a sudden she's like, yo, can I call you? Of course. Notice the verbiage. Yeah, I got my own line. This remember you had a separate line from your parents at the house? So I'm like, I got my own line.
Yeah, money like that?
Yeah, I had my own line.
Okay.
But anyway, I'm like, I got my own line. So she was like, yeah, she was like, all right, cool. So she calls me. She calls me on Black Planet. We start talking on the phone, and immediately my girlfriend, I ain't gonna say immediately, about maybe 7 minutes into the conversation, my girlfriend jumps on the phone like, yo, you busted, you a cheater. I can't believe you would do that. I'm like, hello? And she was like, yeah, I caught you, Ace, you a liar. I'm like, yo, first of all, that wasn't even me talking. She was like, what? I'm like, yeah, my man Joe is over here. He was talking to her. She was like, let me speak to him. Bunny, do you know I tried to be Joe and myself at the same time? I changed my voice and everything. I was like, hello? Yeah, what's up? Yo!
I'm not gonna lie. Cheating on a landline is disrespectful. At this point, I would never want to see you again.
On a landline.
Cheating on a landline.
And then she said, pick up the other phone. She's like, pick up your, she said, well, then pick up your other phone. Knowing I didn't have another phone. So I made a mistake, hung up, called on my parents' line, and then called on the call. I had the cordless in one hand and the other phone in the other hand. And I was trying to be Joe and myself. And she knew, at the time, call ID wasn't out really like that.
She was at the girl house?
No, it was on campus. They was on campus. She called from campus. She called from her campus phone. And that's how they called me at my crib. But she was like, she knew I only had one line. So what I did was I hung up and called on my parents' line. I called back because I had call ID. So I called the number back on my parents' line or whatever like that. And I had my cordless phone. I had my mother's cordless phone and my phone. And I tried to be myself and Joe at the same time. Right, Trust. Keep
so you ain't been itch for years.
Yo, she ditched me so hard. Yo, I tried to call. I even popped up at her campus with like a teddy bear and everything. She was like, nah, buddy.
What is up with you and stuffed animals?
Yo, that was the thing. You go to Great Adventure, win a stuffed animal is automatically going to the next girl you date. Come on now. Come on. Don't do me like that.
Thank you, Ace. I just been wasting my time this morning. I see. Amelia, I know you're not gonna waste my time. Good morning.
No, I'm not. Good morning.
Good morning. What has happened?
Back in the days, I know you from Jersey, but I don't know if you're familiar with Harlem or the Bronx.
Wait, what?
Are you familiar with Harlem and the Bronx?
Oh yeah, I'm from Jersey. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
All right. So back in the days, I used to go to all-girls school called Jane Addams in the Bronx.
Okay.
And the guy used to go to Cardinal Hayes that was in the Bronx.
I know Cardinal Hayes. Okay.
Yes, and they had some cutie pies in there back in the day. So the same guy that I was after, you see your friends be like, oh, he's so cute. I want him to talk to me so bad. This back when we was in high school. Mm-hmm. So my cousin, come to find out, my cousin lived a block away from him. Oh my God. So it was like every day after school or either on Fridays and Saturdays, he'd be like, oh, I'm put on my Reeboks. I'm going to put on this. I'm going over my cousin's house. But you ain't going over there for her. You going over there to see if you could bump into him.
Mm-hmm. Walking on slow up the block.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when I see my cousin, I said, girl, he's so cute. She was like, he is, right? I was like, yeah. She said, you know who his cousins is? I was like, who? And when I found out I knew his cousins. And then finally he talked to me because he wouldn't talk to me. Mm-hmm. And we went out on a date. We went to 86th Street and 3rd Avenue back in the day. The movie theater was nice over there. Mm-hmm. So when we got to the movie theater, I thought he was a nice guy at first. And then we went inside. He was like, we gonna watch blah, blah, blah. So I'm saying, what? Like, okay, so you didn't even ask me what I wanted to see at the movie. That was the wrong thing to do. Number two, I don't know if you're familiar with the zip off skirts, the skirts that had the flare around it. It was short and mini skirt. You could zip off the what's name. I had on one of those. I forgot my jacket. So he had a jacket on with a t-shirt. I had like a short sleeve shirt on. I was cold in the movie theater. Then on top of that, he gonna get a popcorn to share. He bought me my own drink, but he gonna get a popcorn for us to share. I was like, where the hot dogs and stuff? Like what's going on here? So I was like, I wasn't feeling the movie and I wasn't feeling him after that. I don't care how cute you is. So I said, in the middle of the movie, I said, I'll be right back. You know how they used to have the telephones in the movie theater?
No.
I called my cousin,
Like a payphone?
The payphone way back in the day.
Yeah.
They used to have the payphone way back in the day. That's before we got cell phones and all that. I called my cousin. I said, yo, Trey, I said, listen. I said, I said, I'm out here. You know, your parents said, don't go nowhere without your own money.
I
always
had your own money?
Yeah, I had my money in my bag.
Oh, okay.
So I told him I'm going to the movies. I called my cousin Trey. I said, girl, I'm on my way back. She was like, it's over that fast. I said, I'm leaving him in the movie theater. I left him in the movie theater, got in the cab and went home. Then when after I got home and stuff, he didn't call me or nothing. So I called, me and my cousin Trey was laughing. So the next 2 days I went around her block. I bumped her talking about, you owe me money. You owe me 20. I don't owe you nothing. I was about to curse. Yeah. I was like, I owe you nothing. I was like, the movie theater was cold and you ain't even asked me what I wanted to see. Please. And you bought a popcorn for us to share. What I look like to you? I left you right there.
You've been about your money since, because you really showing your age here. You say you got your Reebok.
I'm 55.
On. Okay, I'm hearing it. That's
yeah, I'm 55. You can go on my page and check me out. I'm 55. I gotta go 55.
Thank you for saying that. I'm gonna go on your page to check you out. Thank you, Amelia. Let's go.
All right, later.
Tay Janae, if you in the house again, please give me a hello. Tay Janae, you still in the house? So yesterday, Tay Janae let us know that she has a movie on, and just show the good people, okay? Okay? Tay Janae came up here and let us know she had a movie up there. So yesterday, I try to support y'all. We all family in here. We are a family. I went on there and I tried to watch it. Did anybody else try to watch it? Oh, it's freaky. I should have known by the name, and I should have known it was on Tubi. It was freaky. So if y'all gonna watch that, make sure the kids asleep. You know what I'm saying? Make sure the kids asleep. And maybe even more to sleep. Make sure the door is locked. Oh, it's nasty. Get freaky. Dolly. Talk to me, Trust.
Yeah, I watched it.
Oh, it ain't no stripper movie. I said skeezy. That's how dirty it was. Skeezy. Oh, you watched it?
It's on Tubi, y'all. Go ahead and check it out, man. It's one or two little parts in there. You know what I mean? You seen worse on Tubi, but she did her thing on that joint.
Nah, I'm saying it's on Tubi because I feel like it's giving like a little bit of uncut. Like,
nah, I was waiting for it because Tubi will do that to you. Tubi will throw you in all kinds of scenes. You'd be like, damn, this is like, what's going on?
Yo,
I knew it was coming eventually, but it was all right. It was all right. It was an all right joint.
I wish you was still in here because I wanted to talk that because I was telling you yesterday, like the boyfriend had me cracking up. I gotta finish watching it, but I had to pick up my daughter. I'm like, I can't watch this with her here.
Top Cat was off the chain.
Yo, I'm weak. So yeah, I'm gonna finish it. I only got up to the part where he was about to, like, the girl had texted her like, oh, he about to say he going to a friend's house. And she had pressed him about where he was going, and he was like, I'm just going by a friend, and he was like, I can't stand it. Something like that he said before she left. But yeah.
Nah, it's about to get super good from that point on.
Yo, they asked him what the name of it is. Say it again, Trust, because I don't want to, I'm scared TT's gonna do me, but
oh yeah, it's on Tubi and it's called Turned Out, man. Check it out.
Shout out to Tay Janae. Let's go. Thank you, Trust. 7:13. It's my day where I don't have to work in the morning, so y'all know I can stay on a little longer. We could do two things. We could either read our Dear Chat letter, which is long, or we can run another topic, or we can end this thing right here. But we got 75 people in the chat. I feel like we should rock. We can either do our Dear Chat letter. Katie said Dear Chat. Truly said topic. Katie said topic. Katie said Dear Chat again. They saying another topic. All right, another topic. Let's go. Because tomorrow is Giveaway Friday, so we're definitely not doing a Dear Chat tomorrow. It's so split right now. Every other one is like, I don't know which one. Trust will be the final gavel. Trust, which one you trying to do? But thank you guys for joining us for our very first segment of Take Out the Trash Thursdays. So basically what I'm doing, no, I'm not going to say what I'm doing. I'm moving silence because forget it. Dear Chat be taking all the energy out of me, says Keezy. Trust will be the final gavel. Trust, let us know what we doing. Cat Mama said, Dear Chat. We doing a Dear Chat? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see, y'all. Hold on. Topic, we can Dear Chat on Monday. Okay. The gavel has been hit, or whatever they say. He said, run a topic. Dear Chat could be on Monday. Let's go. So we're going to just run the topic because the Dear Chat is lengthy. I probably will do it on Tuesday instead, only because I feel like Mondays our numbers are on the lower side. So we're going to run another topic. Hold on. Let me switch. Let me get out of here. Boom. This looks so boring now. Oh, hold on one second. I'm back. No technical difficulty. I said, hold on. I said, hold on. I said, hold on. Here I come. What they say? Doom, doom, doom. Here I come. Here I go. I'm trying to do this. No, not a phone call. I was trying to get our Dear Chat. Wait, I said we're not doing this. But isn't it so cute? I just wanted to show y'all. Isn't it so cute? Look at it. Let me get my clap sound. Where's my clap sound? Hold on. Isn't it so cute? So we will run our Dear Chat. I'm going to try to format this so I can push it up. Because I guess I can't push it up. But isn't this thing so cute? I love it. I mean, I don't know if it was worth the 2 gallons of water that it probably wasted to make this, but I do think that it's beautiful, okay? Let's go. But you know what? If we continue to grow as a channel, I can hire someone who can actually make these things and hopefully not on chat so that we don't have to hurt the people just to make cute backgrounds. But yes, so cute, so cute. Let's run our other topic. So this topic is actually... because someone came up yesterday. I forgot who was the last person to talk in here yesterday. And they were talking about Shawnee. They were asking about Shawnee O'Neal and talking about her breakup with Shaq. Who was that? And was like, oh, some people think that it's wrong that she was saving money up to make sure that she was good outside of the relationship after the relationship ended, right? So she made sure hey, Pretty Brown, she made sure she had a fund, right? So then I was thinking yesterday, I'm like, that's actually a really good topic. Relationship exit plan. Is it deceitful to have a relationship exit plan or is it necessary? So I'm going to say one thing. I have a friend who had this apartment and her partner at the time wanted her to move in with him. And her mom was telling her, like, don't give up your apartment. Make sure you don't give up this apartment because you want to make sure you have something to fall back on just in case. So she was a little like, apprehensive to move with him. But I understand it, right? Because it's like you do have to start over. So I asked my friend yesterday, how did they feel about a relationship exit plan? And he said that he felt like it was deceitful. He felt like if you got like a secret savings or anything like that, that's money that you could be putting into the pot for us. And he felt like it was kind of deceitful to have this money on the side, that what if we have goals or dreams or aspirations together to be stacking up on the side. But then I talked to my aunt and my aunt was like, absolutely not. She's like, if anybody asks about my secret savings, she's like, I got one and you probably should have one too, for just in case. So I don't know. Let's talk to the people. Let's see how y'all feel. Let me get some of these comments. Truly said it's necessary. Good morning, Sharon. Shara said it's necessary. Just Dana said, or just Donna. Sorry, if I said that wrong. I think she said necessary for sure. Trust said facts. Just Drea said even if we married, it's necessary. Brittany said it's very necessary to stay in Burberry, and my walk is mean. Yes, sorry, music. Let's talk to the people. Y'all are welcome to request up. If it's your first time sliding by, my name is Bunny out of Jersey, and we do this live thing each and every day. We're talking about relationship exit plan. Is it deceitful or is it necessary? We get a lot of necessary. She loves. What say you?
Okay, so with the Shawnee and O'Neal thing, I thought they broke up because he found out she had that savings. I could be wrong. I don't know about that. I think it is. I think it is necessary. I went through a similar situation like what you just said with the moving in and so on. And my mom said the same thing. She said, don't give up your apartment. So I always look at it like if my space is big enough for the person to come into my domain, as opposed to me moving me and my kids out of our safety, out of our safe comfort. So but I think it's definitely necessary. I saw that one couple had said that they did like an account where they joined the account, and they each put a certain amount of money in it, and whoever breaks up who gets that account. I was like, oh, that's fire. I was like, that's fire. But it's definitely necessary because you just never know. Like you just never know. People wake up and changes just say, hey, I don't want to be with you today, and then you just be like, what?
So there are actually some even I think religions or like cultures that do that. Like say when they get married to you, there's like this large fund, and if one person has infidelity or whatever, like yes, that person gets the coin.
Yeah. But I do want to say that, like, okay, so I might have been wrong in that last one, but
girl, ain't no defending yourself. You can try.
I don't want to defend myself. I was wrong. I don't want to defend myself. But in my 2 videos on my page, I wasn't wrong. If y'all go watch it, I was ranting, but yeah, that's a dating horror story. I don't want to go too much into it because you changed the topic, but yeah.
Okay, thank you, Sheila. Y'all, the people side eye. It's a strong side eye in my cis realm right now. It's a strong side eye. She trying to fix it. You can't clean that up. You can't be asking people for money before y'all even go on a date. And like honestly, I feel like that's a topic in itself. How long you gotta wait to ask somebody for money? I mean, I'm talking about waiting a lifetime because baby, I don't want to ask for nothing. And my sis said before we even go on a date, I got a flat tire. What are we talking about? Go ahead, Miss D.
Good morning.
Good morning. Tell the people where you from. I don't know where you're from, but I know
I'm from California, so it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Just for Bunny.
Wait, so it's
4 o'clock in the morning just for you.
Yeah. I love it.
But I definitely think it's necessary. I think that having to start all over it sucks. And then if nothing ever happens, then you have a savings to do your dream thing with your family. But I think, especially if your partner is not a saver, I think having that additional helps, even for emergency stuff that happens in the house, where I've had to dip into my emergency fund when something has happened. But I think that just having a rainy day fund period is smart.
So I know you're very much well tucked in the marriage life. You got a secret savings, sis?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
A couple.
You, D.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hey, she said you heard it here first. I think she said she's married for 13 years. Secret stash. Do it. Go ahead, Katie.
Okay, I don't know if it's going to be a secret stash or just like a regular savings account with my name only in there. But based on my last experience,
No, she was saying 15 years, not 13. And why you pause? All right, so I still got some stars. Then I just leave it as it. So she's got her name and then she's got the howdy in the back with the hearts.
I like the stars. You don't have to use all three, but 2 out of the 3, I like it.
Or maybe I'll put like one right here in the middle.
That works
Something too. All right, boom. Go ahead. Sorry.
Hold on. Are you ambidextrous?
So yes and no. I play sports. So yes, sports. I'm more like righty. My sister's like a true lefty. I'm not. I write with my left hand, but I eat with my left hand. But I definitely sports and stuff is the right. Why you ask?
Because I noticed a while ago when you were doing the hat. So I asked in the comments, but maybe he didn't see it.
Oh no, I didn't. What you say?
I asked if you were ambidextrous.
Oh no, I didn't see it. No, I'm not. But I did tell you, like my grandparents were big. Well, my grandfather was big.
But that would be though.
Yeah,
use both hands.
Yeah. But yeah,
One
so
more dominant though.
Mm-hmm. So remember yesterday we was in here and I was telling the people how I was on FaceTime with a guy and I seen his wedding ring, and somebody in the comments said that could have been his right hand because the hand could have been flipped because the camera flips on FaceTime. So yesterday after the live, I FaceTime Angel, and I was like, Angel, that's your left hand? She said, yeah. I said, I knew it. So it was indeed his left hand. That man is married, so he's canceled. Let's go.
I like that you investigated though, just to make sure.
You got to, Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was saying after my previous situation where again, I only had my savings, moving to another state, moving in with somebody, and things going sideways pretty quickly, it's important to have a backup. Whether it's a backup to say, oh, we're definitely not going to last, or just for, again, emergency funds, whether we hit a rough patch together or, God forgive, you fall out early and I need to cover funeral expenses until the money comes back. Anything is anything. So having some money put aside is never a bad thing. Only if your intent, I think the intent is what facilitates whether it's deceitful or necessary.
So my thing is this. So somebody said, "Oh, you should let them know about it. You can have your side, please." I am big. What? Johnny,
can't be deceptious right there, and you're not gonna know the exact amount, okay?
So look, so the person was saying they felt like it was deceitful, right? You should if y'all have savings, that's fine. Y'all can have separate savings, but it should be talked about, right? But my thing is this. You know how some of us aren't great with money, so we gotta put our money in a credit union that's so far, and then there's only one ATM in like Mexico. And because some people don't do well if they see the money constantly.
That was me, and I learned.
Right. So I feel like if I tell my person about this money, now it's gonna be oops, but we got that fund you got. No, we don't got that fund because it doesn't exist, because it's a saving. You know what I'm saying? So that's the one reason I really wouldn't want to tell them about it, because I feel like now when something goes wrong, you'll be talking about let's dip into that, but we can't dip. When I dip, you dip, we can't dip. But then at the same time, then people are like, oh, but that's your partner. If they dip, and you're supposed to dip too. But lean with it, rock with it. If this end tomorrow, I ain't gonna have my savings.
But that's why you have a different account. You're supposed to have, I think it was Steve Harvey that said, I think 3 or 4 accounts. One together, one separate, and then one for like vacation and emergency. And then the other tucked away.
I'm not gonna lie, D. You probably shouldn't have put that up here. I mean, for somebody be in your house tonight. I mean, she takes that back. She didn't mean that. But thank you, Katie. Let's go. D, take that back. He said, and first of all, let me catch up on one comment. She Love said, I didn't ask him for money. What did you think? How much do you think a tire costs? Even though you was lying, you was making up a scenario, everything that you was talking about was money, essentially. It doesn't matter if you didn't say, can I have 500? When you tell somebody about a problem that takes a financial solution, you're asking for money, whether it's directly or indirectly. It's coins. So yeah, he was like, huh? And then honestly, with the dating world right now, he probably was like, she's trying to play with me. So let me ask y'all this. Let me say 3 or 1, y'all. Should we do the 3 stars across, or should I just do a 1 star in the middle? How y'all like that in the back? Is that too much? It's getting too loud in here? Let me know. 3 stars or 1? 3 stars or 1 on the hat in the back. I feel like I wish I could have found the little chandelier thing to glue the little chandelier, so she could have been really serving them today. It's kind of loud, says Keith. It's kind of loud. They saying 3 in the chat. Okay, I guess we going with 3. It's so cute, right? She's a baby. Let's go. All right. They saying 3. Keith said it's loud. All right, we're going to be loud and country today. It's Wild West. All right. You don't want it to be too busy. Well, which one is it? Trust, you're going to give us the gavel. 3 stars or 1?
I say 3 is for the baby. It's not for the
Baby,
adults.
right? That's what I'm saying. All right, go ahead. Boom. And I bet y'all, every sticker on here gonna be peeled off by the time she get home. These kids, you work so hard on these projects, and kids just be like, "Here, you want a star?" They be giving it, and I bet you she gonna tell me, "Oh, I gave it to my friend." Watch. Go ahead, though. Sorry.
Sharing is caring.
Not my money, but go ahead. She wasting my money. I be going so hard on these projects, and she be wasting my money down, and I still do it. But
nah, as adults, we all know that you got to save your money because one day your money is going to save you. Now that's if we take that and put that to the side, we're talking about having a secret account for an escape plan. Like where's your mentality at really in your relationship if you're just planning on an escape? Like you're actively tucking for an escape. Now that's different than you. Yeah, because that's different than you saving your money for a rainy day. Nobody knows when the storms come, right? And storms are always good because they wash away what ain't strong and they reveal what is. So just because you go through a storm with your partner don't mean it's over. So of course we should tuck and have bread for ourselves. Does it have to be a secret? I don't think so.
You sure?
Does it have to be for an escape plan? That's on you. That's how you visualize and see your relationship. If you feel like you need to escape out of your relationship, then why even be in it? Of course we could listen. It's the P's, right? We gotta prepare. We gotta prepare for the rainy days, not for an escape. If you got the bread, you're gonna be straight if the relationship fails anyway. But if you're planning for the relationship sometime in the future to fail, it's gonna fail.
So what if you know that your partner isn't the best with money? My partner isn't the best. They've been, they've kind of got a little bit of a spending habit sometimes. And I just want to make sure, one, we got the money to the side, or like you said, just I guess what you're saying is the intention behind the money makes all the difference.
To me.
Because
your partner not being good with money is an educational thing. That's something that can be improved upon. If you meet your partner and your partner is bad with money from the very beginning, and you just don't see that as a red flag, or you don't see the possibilities of being able to, all right, listen, all right, this is how you do it. Because maybe somebody never taught them how to really, operate with the paper. So and you know how to do it. So that's an educational thing.
It is. And it's like, I know that I'm only moving the goalposts because like I've had really, 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 really bad experience with money in my past. I did not, like growing up, I made a lot of bad decisions with money, right? So I would hate for someone to look at that as like a red flag for me. But like you said, it is for me, it's a teachable moment. And that's why I said, like, what if your partner's not that great with money? So let me put this money to the side. And I don't want to tell them about it because I know that if they know it's there, they're more than likely going to try to do something that doesn't make total complete sense with it. So like,
that's a whole separate problem then. You know what I'm saying? If you know that they ain't good with money, they know they ain't good with money. That ain't just a one-sided thing. You ain't the only person knowing that they not good with the paper, man. They know it too. So if you had the money and you got to keep it a secret because they might dip into the funds and mess it up, that's a whole nother issue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a whole nother issue.
All right, let's hear from the people. Thank you, Trust. Let's go.
Yep.
It's 7:30. We still on. We still rocking. Hopefully, Riss is going on live this afternoon, and I'll be able to catch her. Heather, welcome back. Welcome back to Heather. Hey. Go ahead, Ray. Talk to the people.
Good morning. I don't sound that great, but I got to sing my song.
Go ahead.
Bunny, 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 bunny.
Woo. I clapped in the middle of Bunny. That was an accident. Woo, do it again. Do it again. Sorry, from the top.
Oh, I sound horrible.
It's all right.
Bunny, 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 bunny. Bunny.
That's real love in here. Talk to me, Ray Ray. Relationship exit plan. We know you very tucked well in your marriage. If you got secret savings, blink twice. But tell us what you think about it. Is a relationship exit plan deceitful or necessary? Were you the one who brought up Shawnee yesterday or somebody else?
Did I bring up what? Which one?
Shawnee O'Neal? It wasn't you, right?
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't
Okay, somebody had come up yesterday talking about, Shawnee O'Neal was getting a little flack because she had a secret saving just in case with when she was with Shaq.
Yeah, it might have been.
I forget who it was, but yes, how do you feel about the relationship exit plan? Got the coins in his stash.
You know what? I wouldn't even do it because and then I'm just speaking on personal. I've given him like 30 years. We're 29 years in. I gave him so much of my life. I sacrificed so much for him and the kids and everything. He already probably know, like, she gonna get half. And he probably would be like, I'm okay with that. I think he would be, I wouldn't even be deceitful. I'm taking half. I done gave you so many years.
I was your lover and your sex working was at the job with no one else. What? Helping your funky ass get on your feet. I'm sorry. Go ahead. But I'm sorry. But my thing is, that's what that makes me think of, because it's like, if Mary, waiting to exhale, I feel like I got to have my little coins in the background. But I ain't telling you to do anything, Ray. But I'm just saying, yeah, he definitely gonna give it the cash.
Yeah, no, we good.
We staying together for life, but yeah.
Yeah, but I'm going to just get half, and I'm gonna be upfront with it.
So one of my favorite movies growing up was The First Wives Club. Have you ever seen that?
Yes, I have. Yes.
You don't own me,
yes.
Girl. Those movies. This is why we toxic now. Honestly, if you want to keep it G, those were the best movies. This is why I am the way that I am.
And you belong on Broadway or something. You belong on Broadway somewhere.
Oh, from your lips to God's ears.
Yes.
No lie. This is why I am the way that I am. I grew up. My mom, we were lock key kids. My mom worked long hours and whatever. So Saturdays when she had us on cleaning duty, I was playing Celine Dion on the CD. Okay, I was watching First Wives Club. These were my favorite things. So yes, exactly.
I see you with the brush in your hand. I do. Huh? I see you with the brush in your hand.
Let's go. You see? Girl, yes. But thank you so much, baby. Let's go. Hey, Heather, what's up? My Jersey girl. What's up, Heather?
Well, from my experience is, I was 17 when I got pregnant and then got married and had four kids total. Mm-hmm. I was married 10 years. We were together 15. But he just, and I had every plan on staying. I had full faith and trust in him that we were building our marriage and our life with our children. And then he just up and decided that he wanted a whole nother woman. So that left me high and dry. I was working full time, going to school, raising the 4 children because he only got them on the weekends. And it was rough starting out, and I wished a million times over that I had thought about myself a little bit and my children to have a safety net, just in case. And it's not the intent that I'm going anywhere. Mm-hmm. It's not the intent that I'm hiding anything. It's just that I never know when the person next to me is going to change their mind or just decide, because I can't control the person that I'm with. Yes, I can love them and build our relationship and stuff, but what happens one day they wake up and it's just like, oh, I want another life. So where does that leave me? Right. So that's where I think that, I learned from that. So yes, I have a whole account that no one knows about.
Okay.
That's where I lay that in. I always say it is just making sure that you and your children are protected, or just yourself, whatever, if you're by yourself. But like I said, you never can control the person that you were with. So what happens if they change their mind? That's where I said that part.
That part. Keezy said, why hide it? For that exact reason. For that reason. This is the just in case. It's really unfortunate. And let me say this, y'all. I know we're thinking about it in like a way of like, oh, I don't want to deceive my partner. I don't want to have things I'm hiding from my partner and things like that. It's unfortunate that we can never really know someone's full intent and hope that we're marrying someone that's amazing, right? But then the problem is when you see a lot of these mentally abusive or even physically abusive relationships and things that happen, most of the time, we don't really talk much about financial abuse, right? And a lot of the times financial abuse is happening. And it's really important that, you know, when you have a situation or like, you don't know what the situation can be for you to have an ounce. And it's unfortunate. Like nobody wants to get married to get divorced, I would hope. Nobody wants to invest in a relationship to break up. But it's unfortunate that people do use financial abuse to keep people around. And you think you're being taken care of and you think that everything is amazing. And then when you try to walk out the door, you realize I got 5 cents in a dream and people are afraid to walk out on faith and just trust Jesus Christ to get them where they got to go. Because honestly, when you go down to the 7-Eleven and ask for a juice, and you be like, put it on Jesus Christ tab, they're going to look at you like you crazy. So it's like, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that the world is not so upfront. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to think that anybody's trying to say because I want my husband to break up with me, but I also just don't want to be outside looking silly. But if the people ain't requesting up no more to chat with me, I'm about to get up out of here. It is 7:40. I'm about to get my kid ready for Wild Wild West. Going. Ooh, let me play my song before we get out of here. Let me play my song. Shout out to Wendy, wherever she's at right now. Ooh, let me play my song. That's a little topic. What's the topic, Trust? Okay, Wesley. I don't want to steal, but y'all already know what she say. Hozor. What's the topic?
Because as you were saying that, I just thought about, is that a consequence of wanting or having the soft life?
Wanting to be taken care of, is that a consequence of living
No, the
financial
way
abuse.
that it's being portrayed that, not financial abuse.
Sorry, you tell me. I'll shut up.
Any minute your partner could up and leave you and you will be high and dry. How could you be high and dry if you're a participant in the relationship? I think that would only be a consequence to somebody who wants their husband to do 100%. So is that a consequence? Is that a consequence of wanting the soft life?
Let's see. We got people requesting up just to see. Hold on, let's see. Stay right there. Heather, talk to me.
No, I didn't have a soft life. I was working as a vet tech. Actually, I worked a lot of hours. But I was talking about high and dry and like having both incomes because you now have bills that are together and stuff, and you're used to this life of having your husband and your children, and you work, you pick up daycare, you cooking dinner, you're doing all this stuff together. And then you go, and I was in school at the time, so he knew that I had that too. I was going to school to learn how to do the dog grooming stuff, so that I could do both of them and make double income in the same building. So that was because, like I said, the routine was disrupted. The children, now I'm having to deal with them not having both of them in the house and answering questions and doing all this stuff. And then now I'm having to do daycare on my own because when he picked up and left, now I don't have his income, which I depend on help with daycare and to help with all their expenses. Huh?
I think you said you didn't do child support either.
No, I did. you're right. When I left, I could have had half of his retirement. I didn't ask for anything because he said he was going to do 50-50, but which he didn't. And at that point, at that point, by the time all that would come occurred, realizing that he's not doing 50-50, he's not helping with anything, and he's literally barely sees them on the weekends. So at that point, I just took care of everything myself, because at that point I had opened up my dog grooming business, and now I've had it for 7 years.
Good, congratulations. But girl, I mean, if you want the drama, take him for everything you got. But I mean, that's just me. But thank you, Heather. Let's go. One thing I don't like is a BS mom or a BS dad. Okay, if you ain't doing what you gotta do in person, you gonna do what you want to do in finances. Run me my money. But you know what that made me think of, Trust? Dang, I had it fresh in my mind. Ladies. Not to get off what Trust said. Hey, Theo. Theo said the exit plan is very necessary. Trust, you seem to be the only person out there that doesn't think so. I like that, though. And I think you like it, too. You like that, too?
I do.
Ladies, are y'all willing to work 2 jobs while being in a relationship or married? Are y'all willing to work 2 jobs? Because when she was saying, like, you know, I was working and I was trying to get another position, I was doing all this, going to school, doing all this. Are y'all willing to work 2 jobs with a man? Mama Blunt said, yes, I have done it. I'm not gonna lie. Trust, let me ask you as a man, are you willing? And I mean, this might be your life right now. You can explain if you want to. Are you willing to watch your wife work 2 jobs while with you? Or is that like just a circumstance? You can explain it.
I don't like that. I worked 2 jobs for the major portion of our relationship. It's just right now that I only got 1 job. She suggested that she would like to get a part-time job, and that's just for her.
Have a little extra.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. But at the same time, I just look and I'm like, yo, you already do so much. You feel me? Like I'm used to the grind. I'll never tell her what to do. If that's what she decided to do, go ahead and do it. But I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't struggling. We ain't well off. But you know what I'm saying? But it's like, if that's what you need for your peace of mind, I support you, but I don't like it.
Cool. I had a feeling you felt that way. Let's go. Thank you, Charles. Katie, are you willing to work 2 jobs with a man?
Who are you talking to, Bunny?
To you.
Not even. I'm gonna be nice. No. I thought between the Jamaican and the regular, and I'm like, let me just do no.
Give us we want the Jamaican.
Yes.
We want to hear you talk that ish. We want the patois. We want it all. Give it to us.
Hopefully I don't get flattered.
Okay.
Bunny, you're out of your ass clout, man, for things that me I go stay with a man and work 2 jobs. I'm not doing it.
Yo, yeah, I don't even like the sound of it. Like, I had a friend who was about to be on her 3rd job because she was really trying to get the cake together. But I'm like, bro, it's no way I'm going to even be able to get moist. Moist as a cake, if you know what I mean. I'm not going to be able to get moist. If I got to work 2 jobs.
When it was pushing 50, 60 hours and my regular was like 40, 45, I wasn't with anybody, but even then I was burnt out. So imagine me coming home to a man and he going to tap me on my shoulder for some. What are we doing? No, respectfully.
That part.
And it depends on who you're with. And I don't believe a man should be out here killing himself on a job. And I'm not trying to assist in some way, shape, or form. That's just my take personally. Even if I got the kids at home, even if I can do a part-time, just to say, okay, baby, I got the groceries. You just take care of the major bills, something. It's very cute. I love it.
That's so cute.
Listen, I tell you, I'm going to have to employ you. I'm going to find something to get you to employ you for it.
It's a hold down. I mean, hey, come on. I'm retired, but Woo, my
Keezy,
I'm going out tonight. Were y'all big Shania Twainers back in the day?
only her major songs.
Oh my gosh.
Some of them, yeah. What you got?
Huh?
What song you got?
The best thing about being a woman is their prerogative to have a little fun.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I know y'all younger than me, but totally crazy. Sorry, okay, I'm done. I'm sorry.
No, I know that one, but not by heart.
Yo.
Feel like a woman?
Yes, I feel like a woman. This is how my brain is. Probably burnt out at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But yes, Katie said you out your
I'm country for real.
Country for real. My mom used to bring us down to Virginia every summer. So baby, I was loving it all. But yes, Blunts, go ahead. Are you willing to work 2 jobs? I feel like you say yes. Are you willing to work 2 jobs? Put the hat back on, Bunny. Millie, you better not be looking at me. Milton. Is your name Milton? I made that up. Blunts, are you willing to work 2 jobs with a man?
I done did 3.
And you were still giving him the skins.
But he was working too. It wasn't just me. But I'm not working 3 jobs for him. I was working 2 jobs and running my business. That's where the third was. Okay. So I do that for my kids, baby. That's what I was doing it for. Because at the end of the day, this train gonna keep rolling. I'm moving. I'm doing for them. I got too many of them motherfuckers.
But my thing is, you got all that on your plate. You don't want to get someone that can help relieve you of some of that. You want to do the same. So say for instance, we're just going to put it as a right now. Say for instance, right now in this moment, you're working 2 jobs. You got your business, right? So you got your 3, and you have your family at home that you're taking care of. I know right now they're a little away, having a little fun, but yes, right? You get a man. You don't want him to shave off some of that for you. You want to just
yeah, for sure. But that's what I'm saying. Like, when I did that, the relationship I was in, like, we was, we had our children together and whatever. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I've done it. I mean, like I said, here's the thing. I've never got put into the position where I didn't have to come up out of the I'm still a single mother mentality. So I'm still moving in that manner. So ain't nobody been able to play big dog or big enough to do that. So that's just how I move.
Okay. All right. Boom. Thank you, Blunts. Ray.
Girl, I had to come back.
What happened?
Because for all the dudes in here that know how AAU works, so out of the 3 boys, the baby is the sports guy, right? The youngest. And I spent so many Mother's Days inside of a gym, like all day. Like, it's no way. It would never been a way for me to do that. Like, I had to sacrifice so much. Like, I spent days in gyms, like long days in gyms, all day. It would just be impossible for me.
So wait, why are you coming back and saying that? What happened in the comments? Did I miss something?
No. When you said about having 2 jobs, like that was just a job in itself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like.
So with your son doing are you working or you just chill?
No, I had to be home, be with him. I had to, because the age gap is big with the older 2 boys. And then the youngest boy was the sports kid. But just strictly basketball, but that's his dreams. Mm-hmm. And I had to travel with him, like out of state. If you know about AAU, you got to get on. It's the same thing. It's the same thing as if your girl danced or something. It was on a dance team. Mm-hmm. The travel, the hustle and bustle, the travel. Mm-hmm. It wasn't fun to me anymore. It was just straight up work, hard work. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
So are you still doing that now?
Well, no, he started college and he's.
So what you gonna do now with your time?
I'm retired, honey. I'm retired. I retired myself.
So I just want to say this: it's about to be July. Mm-hmm. The weather been nice pretty much every weekend. I've been told you I need to meet one of his friends. You said no cousins. His sister's a girl or something like that.
Yeah, they got a lot of girls in their family.
But this got to be a nigga for me in the back. Find me a nigga. I'm tired. One thing, I'm tired, but also I want to push. It's so many. I don't want to get married just to sit back and relax. Don't get me confused. I'm a hustler through and through. So, but I definitely do want a life partner that gives me the ability to not have to work 13 hours a day plus my hustle that I'm doing right now. So I'm sitting on $1 million ideas in here. There's treasures in my mind, but I need the capacity to be able to release them. That's what I'm looking for.
And it's all relative. It's all relative to, you know, you. Like I'm burnt out. I'm really burnt out, like tired from doing that for so long. Like it's been years like that I was doing it. Like hopping on planes, having to take him here, take him there. Sitting in gyms for a whole weekend, like for the whole entire day. Spending, you know, holidays, Easter. They don't care about that stuff. If it's a game, if it's a tournament, it's a tournament. So they don't care. Like, oh, it's Mother's Day. Mommy.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, Ray Ray. I'd rather cry in a Benz than a Honda Civic. So I wish I felt bad for you, but over here I'm just like, girl.
I know, but Bunny, if you felt it, or, you know, like I said, a lot of the guys gonna know in here, if you felt it, it doesn't feel like fun anymore.
I know, like I said, I really do empathize with you. I'm being a jerk, but girl,
no, I know you do.
That's why some of our worst days are the biggest blessings for somebody else. Me, I'm like, sign me up, girl. What we going to what game, baby? I'm making the jerseys myself. Okay, varsity jackets, members only jackets, baby. Sign me up. That's the life, okay? Instead of the keyboard, I'm on the streets. But you know what? It's all right. We're all entitled to our feelings and how we navigate our. Thank you, Ray Ray. Let's go. All right, let me play my song so I can get up out of here. Let me play my little song. I've been waiting too long. I've been waiting tomorrow. So tomorrow, guys, is Friday, which means it's Giveaway Friday. As soon as you act in the $1 million idea, it'll turn into a 24-hour job, baby. But it's just gonna be love. I'm just gonna love every bit of it. I hope. I feel. Let's see. Katie, you wanna come jam with me?
I'm gonna watch you.
You gonna watch me? Why?
You're putting on
I don't know why I love this song so much. All right. All I wanted to say to you guys, tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is Giveaway Friday, where we give away 25. Yes, Keezy Will Smith. Tomorrow is Giveaway Friday. How do I get on the board, Bunny? How do I get on the board? Well, by doing exactly what I've been doing all week. Gifting up. Sending topics of conversation to me through my DMs. Sending Dear Chat letters. Dear Chat letters get you on the board 5 times. If you have a situation you need us to break down, you want some advice, you want to talk about your mama, daddy, cousin, whoever, your neighbor, or even your coworker, send me a Dear Chat letter. We can break it down right here in the chat. Stay active. Be the first person to be in the room tomorrow and hop into the comments. The first person in the room into the comments gets on the board automatically for free. So come back tomorrow at 6 a.m. Eastern Time. If it's your first time sliding by, I know you're not requesting that when I'm saying goodbye. I know you're not. Just come say bye. Just come say bye to the people. Hi, Mr. Biggs. How you doing, Mr. Biggs?
Bye.
Bye. What the heck is going on? Kelly's telling me that you're sleeping with another woman. Just because you see me with her doesn't mean I'm sleeping with her. You know what I should do? I ain't gonna give the sauce away. I'll see you tomorrow at 6 a.m. tomorrow, 6 a.m. Eastern. My name is Bunny, straight out of Jersey. 6 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. on Saturdays, and random times on Sunday. See you tomorrow. Mwah. The hip hopera. Oh, baby. Oh, Carmen. Oh, Carmen. Love you too, Sharon. Baby, come back anytime. Thank you for enjoying the personalities. There's lots of them. The hip hop. We should have a hip opera. Ooh, Keezy. My people gonna hit up your people. Have a great day, y'all. See ya tomorrow. Who's that requesting up? Get Mr. Biggs. I'm leaving.